So apparently, anti choice Christians don't know that in the Bible, God quite literally instructs abortions. So let's turn to the good book, shall we? I have two. So in Numbers chapter 5, God instructs that if a man suspects that his wife has been unfaithful, he is to take his wife to a priest. The priest is to bring his wife before God and give her a bitter water. It even tells you how they made the water. Now keep in mind that all of this is performed right in front of God and instructed by him. You can pause to read, but down here, may this water that brings a curse enter your body so that your abdomen swells and your womb miscarries. If she's made herself impure and been unfaithful to her husband, this will be the result. When she is made to drink the water that brings a curse and causes a bitter suffering, it will enter her, her abdomen will swell, and her womb will miscarry, and she will become a curse. If, however, the woman has not made herself impure, but is clean, she will be cleared of guilt and will be able to have children. That is a forced abortion. Don't you dare tell me I'm taking that out of context.
Numbers 5 has become the go-to passage to try to show that the Bible is actually pro-abortion, but it doesn't work for two reasons. First, while I appreciate her quoting from the Bible to make her case, there is actually a disagreement among Bible translators over how this text should be translated. Notice she has two Bibles, but she only read from one, the New International Version. I think I know why. You see, the majority of Bibles do not translate those verses that way. Virtually every other Bible translation, including the New Living Translation that she held up in the video, make no mention of a miscarriage. That's because most Bible translators think the thigh falling away or the womb shriveling is a more accurate rendering of the original Hebrew. They also think that expression is describing barrenness, not miscarriage. That's why if she's innocent, the text says she should be able to have children. By contrast, if she's guilty, she won't be able to have children. So this passage, in all likelihood, has to do with a curse of barrenness, not miscarriage. Second, even if the NIV translation is correct and God is inducing a miscarriage, this still wouldn't justify abortion. Here's why. This woman isn't exercising her right to choose. Instead, God is exercising his right to judge. This bitter water given by the priest isn't causing a miscarriage. These aren't God's instructions for abortion. After all, if she's innocent, the water does nothing. Rather, it's God who is taking that life. Look, God's the creator and sustainer of all life and has the right to take life at any time he wants. But just because God can take life doesn't mean we can. So, even if the NIV is right, it's still a judgment from God, not an abortion from man.